my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, we are back. We got the full spoilers for this upcoming week, and I'm telling you, it's pretty darn interesting to say the least. First, we have Chelsea and Connor leaving town. We also have a new storyline, which includes Victoria and Ashley coming head to head. And is Summer and Kyle getting back together? We got to find out. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. This is your full spoilers for The Young and the Restless for the week of August 21st through August 25th. And without any further ado, let's talk about what's coming up the pipeline this week. So we're going to start with Monday's episode as we see Chelsea and Adam are faced with a life-altering decision, setting the stage for a lot of emotion and tough choices. And we all know that it involves none other than their son, Connor. Connor hates Walnut Grove and living in Genoa City with all of this crazy drama, especially from the Newman family. So he wants to go and stay with his grandma and go to school out there, and chooses a school that benefits children that's going through anxiety. So they have some choices to make. Plus, this also leads us to the fact that, of course, Chelsea, played by Melissa Claire Egan, went on maternity leave a few weeks ago. So this is her exit, as we see. Also on Monday, Daniel and Heather revisit their past, stirring up nostalgia and potentially reigniting old flames. However, he is currently seeing Lily, and she catches them in a very interesting moment. So the question is, what's going to happen next? Is this going to be a full-blown triangle? Because we know Heather is sticking around town for a little while. And also on Monday, there's Chance, everyone's favorite little risk taker, and he's contemplating a surprising career that could shake up his status quo. And it's not that big of a change, as we know that he is Genoa City's favorite cop. Well, it looked like Paul is no longer around as he's in Portugal. So somebody got to take that seat as chief of police, and it looked like he is going to be the man for the job. So the question is, will Chance take on this new endeavor? Moving into Taco Tuesday, August 22nd, the iconic Victor Newman issues a chilling ultimatum to his sons Nicholas and Adam, raising the stakes for their future. And it's like, at what point does he not continue to play his kids around, play chess with them, and issue ultimatums? Whatever, Victor. But hey, we got to see what it looked like this time. Now we also have on Tuesday, Audra and Kyle engaging in a note comparison session, teasing a possible collab or confrontation with a lot of intriguing secrets. Now, right now, they seem like they're in a good moment. She's seen some glimpses of a different side of Kyle over the past couple weeks. But I don't know if that's going to come into a halt when we start going into Wednesday's episode, which we'll talk about next. But at least for Tuesday, yeah, they're looking like they're really collabing together. Also going on Tuesday, Victoria, of course, a master strategist, subjects Nate to a test that could have far-reaching consequences for the both of them. Now, we know that he got caught up in that whole little scheme and scandal with Audra covering up McCall's past secrets, and she wasn't too happy about him keeping that secret. Plus the fact that she's feeling like she's been a little bit gaslight, as he told her mom that he wasn't falling in love with her, and then a week later told her that he was, meaning Victoria. So I know she's going to be testing him to see if he's on the up and up. So we got to see if he actually passed this test. Now, as we move into Hump Day Wednesday, August 23rd, Nick and Sally's relationship takes center stage as they discuss their future together, leaving us guessing about the outcome. Now, at this point, I'm over it. I don't see the chemistry between those two. She had better chemistry with Adam, but for whatever reason, the writers want to put this whole thing together. Honestly, I hope the decision for the two of them is just to move past each other. But I guess we'll see exactly what this is. But from the way it's describing, we'll still be in guessing mode. And also on Wednesday, we have another storyline beginning between Mariah Tessa and Aria as the two of them face an unexpected parenting challenge that is going to probably reshape their journey. And it looks like because she's now about 6 months old and she's not really responding to certain things, I think one of them is the weather and maybe voices, they're thinking that she might be deaf, and I hope that's not the case. But this also opens up a new storyline, as we know CBS love to do awareness storylines, and this could definitely be one. Also on Wednesday, brace yourselves as Summer and Kyle stand at a crossroad, prepare to make life-changing decisions regarding their marriage.
I think it's time for a divorce.
I look at you two. I see this perfect little family. It can't be the end of one of the most solid couples I've ever seen. I think she deserves another chance.
Now, we already have something similar brewing this week on The Bold and the Beautiful, as there was a divorce looming between Hope and Liam, and look like they're revisiting their marriage as well. So on the flip side with The Young and the Restless, the question is of course these two, Kyle and Summer, going to do the same? Will they reunite, especially after the fact that she knows that he has been sleeping and having a roll in the hay with none other than Audra. So we got to see how this all unfolds. It doesn't look like Audra really have deep feelings for Kyle. It looked like all fun and games for her. But what would this mean if they create a whole triangle for these three? Because they are technically still legally married. Going into terrific Thursday, as Thursday is always considered Friday Eve, Victor unveils a mind-blowing new game plan that is sure to send shockwaves through Genoa City. Now, we kind of heard a little bit of something last week where it looked like somebody, meaning I think that was Kyle, that says that maybe Victor have more than what we see up his sleeve. And I guess maybe he has been plotting and planning behind all of his kids and anybody that works with Newman, which is also going to bring us to another Friday spoiler too that is pretty darn interesting, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But hey, this is nothing new for Victor. He is always playing chess, 2 steps ahead and not checkers. Also on Thursday is Victoria's relentless pursuit of the truth that leads her to interrogate Ashley, hitting at a showdown between the two powerhouse women. This is this new storyline that I was talking about on the live chat earlier today, and they have really been kind of moving Ashley away from the whole Diane saga, which is great. We need a break from that whole melee that's been going on for over a year. So I am very interested to find out, with these two ladies being the top chiefs of their both companies, seeing what they're going to go face to face on. So we got to stay tuned. And finally on Thursday, Jack and Billy plotting against Tucker reaches a critical juncture, promising a collision of schemes and ambitions. Now, we all know Billy's dark side is trying to seep out, as he is looking very thirsty of the CEO spot, especially when, of course, Ashley and Tucker gave him the keys to the kingdom. But he's also working with Jack as well. So we got to see how that unfold. I'm hoping they put an end to that storyline as well, but it looked like we still going to be coming after Tucker. And as we move into TGIF Friday, sparks fly as Victor and Nikki clash over differing viewpoints, reminding us that even the strongest relationships can be tested, which ties into what I was talking about on Thursday, probably having to do something with that whole new game plan that Victor have. And of course, as much as Nikki tends to kind of go, and support the decisions of Victor, this one must be a doozy, as Nikki is clashing over this as well. Plus, remember earlier in the week, he's also going to put his sons on notice. So it's going to be some moving parts in the Newman family. And then, of course, speaking of Newmans, let's talk about the Newman brothers, because, of course, Sharon is in the middle, and Nick and Sharon find themselves grappling with the challenging task of working with Adam. Did you not know what you signed up for? Adam is going to be Adam. He has always been Adam, and he's not going to change. So, hey, you signed up for it. You got to deal with it. You opened the door, counselor. Now you got to accept what's coming through it. So, yeah, of course, there's going to be a lot of tense interactions. And finally, on our Cliffhanger Friday, in a surprising turn of events, Elena takes a step forward in her life, leaving behind her past with Nate and embarking on a new journey. Now, that brings us to a lot of questions. Now, I've seen some people say, well, is she leaving the show? Is she leaving town? Is that the new journey? Is there a new man involved if she's moving away from Nate? The question is, what man is available? I mean, Adam, Nicholas are all tied up with Sally, and then there's Chance, he's tied up with Sharon, and then Kyle may be moving back to Summer, depending on how that goes. So I don't know. It's a good question, unless they're going to bring a new guy on. That would be interesting as well. So leaving that as a cliffhanger for Friday, I am looking forward to see what's happening next. Okay, so there you have it. Don't miss a moment of the suspense, the romance, power struggles that await this whole riveting week of The Young and the Restless. Tune in to witness all of these moments starting August 21st through August 25th. Your favorite characters are about to face a whole lot of drama, and you don't want to miss it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for other spoilers, recaps, and on this channel. And until the next one, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.